Hello everyone, welcome back to F1 23 Breaking Point 2. It's been quite an eventful storyline so far, particularly the last few episodes. Obviously now Callie Mayer is back in the story, back in the limelight, particularly last episode, last time out. We were at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, playing as her, racing as her, and there was a bit of a on-track spill with our teammate Aiden Jackson, and he had a bit of frustration about it. Oh, phone call, as always, on cue. Looks like it's from our mum.
Hey, Mum.
Callie, I couldn't be prouder, darling. Well done.
Oh, thanks, Mum. It was a good race. Felt great out there.
Oh, it was a good race.
Oh, no, what is it?
What do you mean, what is it? What's what?
I can hear it in your voice, Mum. It was a good race.
No, it's nothing.
Go on.
No, it's just that you didn't do it on purpose, did you? When you clipped poor Aiden.
I can't believe you're even asking me. Did you really raise your daughter to behave like that?
Well, I'm really not sure.
It was an accident, Mum. I'm hanging up.
Oh, of course it was. Bye, darling. Lots of love.
Well, a little bit of a tension there between Callie and her mum, and obviously her mum's referenced in the on-track spill that I just mentioned moments ago between Callie and Aiden. Probably a racing incident, a bit of a misunderstanding. Aiden obviously visibly frustrated and verbally frustrated over the team radio, and it seems apparently Aiden was going to let her go on the exit of the turn. Callie thought Aiden was going to let her go on the entry to that particular corner. So a lot of things happened, but made up some places, made our primary objective, also completed our bonus objective as well. So a lot of things happened, quite exciting, and of course Callie being in Connor Sport and in F1 as a female, first female driver in a very long time, even though this is in the virtual world. It's quite historic, and a lot of action happening. Let's proceed on to the next chapter. British Grand Prix several weeks later, with an inauspicious start to their new driver lineup. Connor Sport hope for more consistency as they head to historic Silverstone. And looks like straight up we got some decisions to deal with as Casper. Casper is always sort of trying to mediate all this stuff because he is the team principal, but he, I think, has a bit more of a personal involvement or investment in Callie and Aiden, just because he's pretty much played mentor to both Aiden and Callie throughout their career. So let's have a look. What have we got? Team interview. Connor Sport scheduled to take part in a feature article for a leading motorsport news website. How should we... Callie's refusing to attend due to Davidov's attendance. How should we handle this? Interesting. Let's see. Such as a lot of press. I don't know. Should we support her or compromise? I think opposing. So I think we have to... Yeah, we're going to have to just put on a brave face for a few hours. Come on now. Like, I get it. She's got problems with her dad, but sooner or later, you just got to suck it up at some point. At least, even if it is for just a couple of hours. In terms of a professional environment, old friend, former F1 driver, Lucas Webber, sorry, not Mark Webber. Lucas Webber has been in touch. We have a good relationship with them. PR department is concerned that your history and friendship is so well known amongst the fans that they will think of it as a puff piece and will dismiss it outright. How would you like to proceed? Lucas is a professional. I know he isn't afraid to ask the hard questions, and I would expect nothing less of him. What's the compromise? It's a risk. Let's see. I guess, again, let's compromise. We'll go for the option that increases our reputation. Right, so let's just go with that. I don't know what else to sort of think about that. And we're back as Casper. Yep, there goes our reputation up, but down comes our performance. Connor Sport versus Connor Sport. There's another phone call from Andreo.
Andreo, you seen this latest article doing the rounds today? 3 weeks later, and the press are still going with narrative of the rivalry at Connor Sport. Still,
they just need an angle for Silverstone. Paid no attention.
but they're right, aren't they? It's not like Callie and Aiden are suddenly treating each other like teammates.
They just need time. It took me a while to warm to Aiden back in the day.
Well, that's because you were a grumpy old man.
Yeah. Well, some things never change, I guess.
Ha! Now you're just grumpier and older. I'll leave you to it. Ciao.
Bye.
Yeah, well, a little bit interesting there. The rivalry is still there between teammates in Connor Sport, and obviously people wondering where Devin Butler is as well in amongst all of this sort of drama. Legend of Jim Clark as well, by the way. Shout out to the late Jim Clark. And social media sphere, what do people have to say? Yeah, everyone basically have a lot to say about Connor Sport, and also hyped about seeing Callie Mayer at Silverstone. And let's have a look at our emails. Andrea, nothing really that we don't know about. And of course, weather forecast for the Silverstone Grand Prix. All right, enough dilly-dally. Let's go to the race. All right, here we go. British Grand Prix starting mid-race. 6 laps remaining.
Okay, we'll have a word.
Primary objective:
So late into these corners, I have no space out here.
overtake Jackson before lap 9. And Callie verbally frustrated about what is happening. Oh, going onto the grass. Oh, I have no force feedback in my steering wheel. There's that glitch again. Man, I don't know why it keeps happening. Alright, hang on a sec. Pause, and then now it should be back. It's back. Let's try and use some of our ERS and capture Jackson. Alright. Not too bad of an entry. Could have gone a little bit faster. But then again, it's... Whoa. Okay, definitely making a hash of these corners. Oh, man. Cops, right? I think that's the name of the corners. Bonus objective is to finish in the top 10. Okay, that's a bit of a tall order. Let's see if we can get it done. Whoa. Alright, coming around the final corner onto the main straight to start off our 8th lap. Go flat out into T1. Just pin the throttle to the floor. Try and be very smooth with the steering and with the throttle. Be very linear. Try and burn off some of this ERS, and let's catch up to Jackson because we're getting very close to basically almost halfway through the lap, and we've got to really catch up to Jackson because the next lap is lap 9. We're closing the gap a little bit, but we set the fastest first sector as well. Okay, now we're really closing the gap. You can see the target is appearing over Jackson. Just there we go, down to 5th. Gonna get DRS. Well, all right. Okay, we're really, really emptying out the ERS here. Hitting max velocity. Oh, there is Aiden. We set the fastest second sector. We're gonna go for the dive here. Yeah, we're gonna go for the dive. Yep, got the job done. Alright, job done. We got 4 laps left to go. We set the fastest lap. Alright, interesting. I was gonna say Connor Sport cars are definitely slower comparatively, to the rest of the field. Gonna get DRS on Piastri as well. Basically got no ERS left at this point. Should we go for a dive? Whoa! Did I forget to upshift to 8? Oh, we're gonna go down the inside. Oh, this is gonna be a little bit argy-bargy. Got the move done. Whoa! Wheels spin for days. Managed to keep the car facing the right direction. That was tricky. Yeah, somehow it feels like I could go flat through that corner. I don't know. I feel like I've never been able to do that in the other cars, like in time trial or multiplayer. Gonna get DRS on Gasly now. We have to make the bonus objective, because I believe if you don't, then you fail the entire, the mission or whatever it is. So that's something I believe I remember I learned in the Hungarian Grand Prix. Gonna go for the dive. Okay, a little bit argy-bargy. Got the move done. Sorry, Gaz. Foot to the floor around the final corner. Onto the main straight, starting lap 10. 3 laps to go. Next up, De Vries, still existing in the virtual world of F1, but unfortunately that does not translate over to real life anymore with our resident Australian, well, apart from Piastri, that is. Of course, Daniel Ricciardo is who I'm talking about. He has taken over De Vries. Getting very close here. The car definitely seems to be behaving a lot better compared to Azerbaijan. Maybe, I don't know, maybe my settings were messed up. See, it'll go flat. Okay, no, maybe not. Not quite. Not quite flat, but almost. I think I just messed up the turn in there. There we go. Probably left the brake into that till the very last moment. Oh man, the top 10 is just within sight. Whoa. Shed way too much speed on the entry to that corner. Could be very ginger on the throttle and try and really input it very linearly coming out of that second to last corner and onto the final corner, because it's very easy to just rotate the car as we decrease our gap to this gaggle of cars in front of us with, who's that, Alonso in P10, who is our bonus objective. Oh, late on the DRS, my headphones were sliding off, that's why. We go for a dive. Nope. Was thinking about it, maybe down the inside here. Whoa. He's leaving us a space there, De Vries, but couldn't get the job done there. Now we're just gonna drag race. Oh, this is ominous. This is ominous. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Oh no. almost went for it there. Almost did a Max and Lewis for a second there with De Vries, but Callie and De Vries giving much needed respect to each other in terms of racing room, and didn't manage to crash out like Max and Lewis did back in 2021. And we sail past De Vries now, but we'll have to leave him the space, see if, yeah, he's lots in behind us. I think I've got a little bit of target fixation going on, looking back at De Vries in my rearview mirrors. Now, Zhou and Alonso. I apologize if I'm breathing a lot into the microphone. We've got no DRS left. I'm absolutely having to sling this car around, trying not to spin it around either. Yep, okay, that was a better entry. Really closing the gap now. Whoa. We've got DRS now on Zhou. Got one more lap at the end of this. Can we close the gap a little bit more? I think we can. Alright, we'll try and just empty out the ERS at this point and just close the gap on these two once and for all. My headphones are just slipping off. There we go. Really closing the gap on these two. We'll get DRS this time around and Zhou. That should help us. Try and readjust my headphones again. Gonna send it down the inside. Will Zhou give us the space? Yes, he does. We'll cut across the bow of Alonso there. Rather the stern, not the bow. Foot to the floor. Manage that wheel spin. Catch up to Alonso. Oh man. Do I dare? No, I don't. Okay, down into T. This is T3, right? Technically. Yep, send it down this side. Alonso gave us the space there. We gotta reciprocate, give him the space to this turn. And got the move done. And we got DRS as well. Alright, up into P10. Let's go, boy. Up ahead, Norris, Tsunoda, and Sainz battling it out for P9, 8, and 7. Who's going to come on top? Ferrari is building that gap to Tsunoda. And looks like Zhou's gone past Alonso, I think, in that scrap between me and him. I will say this, having played iRacing a fair bit recently, I'm getting a little bit better at looking further into the corners, you know? Which, by the way, I think Zhou probably got DRS on us, so I think he's closing the gap. But I think we're maintaining. Lewis Hamilton wins at home. Well done to Sir Lewis Hamilton. Mercedes come home with a P1 top step on the podium. Here's a checker flag round the last corner. And across the line. Oh my goodness. That was intense. Whew. Heck yeah, we've got a boatload of performance increases and reputation.
Another example of the Connosport drivers antagonising each other.
Yeah, but you've got to look at Ackerman as well. He's the one that can sort this situation out, and so far, he's letting them run wild.
His job is to keep control, and no matter what the season, no matter what the driver, Connosport just can't seem to gel as a team. So you've got to ask the question, really, what will it take?
Yeah, most interesting.
Well, Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
It's a, well, almost a Mercedes sandwich, but Mercedes won. Actually, no, it is a Mercedes sandwich. 1 and 3. Red Bull in the middle. Interesting. Max is, he's having to, I guess, you know, settle for P2 in the last 2 races with back in Baku as well. And yeah, as Crofty and Ant have been commentating, seems like still a little bit of infighting within Connosport. Media time now.
This is your first ever F1 race at Silverstone in front of the home fans. So just try to put into words what that means to you.
I completely forgot. Yeah, Callie's from from the UK as well, so it's her home race. Proper solid result in P10. How can we put that into words? It's about, should we do the I think, yeah, let's do it. It's a dream come true.
Yeah,
Let's do that.
I mean, just to see the number
Yeah.
of fans cheering for me.
Increase our
really
reputation.
on today, and I used to come here as a little girl to watch the races, so it really means everything. It's a dream come true, to be honest.
Well, I have to say it was tight out there once again between you and Aiden. You're not giving each other much space, are you?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think we're gonna. Actually, what? Wait, it's locked. Oh, these two are locked. We can't do that, is it? No, we can't. Oh, okay, because our level is not enough for either of those. I think we'll go with the one on the right. We're both competitive. It's going to happen. I think that's a very level-headed answer.
Yeah, well, we're both incredibly competitive drivers. And we're going to have races where we get this way. It happens all the time within teams, you know.
Now, naturally, there has been a lot of speculation about the role of your father, Davidoff Butler, in securing your seat at Connosport. Just what do you say to the critics.
Oh, yeah. Look, let's go with we're here because we deserve to be.
Okay. Well, look at Gasly, Leclerc, Russell, and now everyone's suddenly surprised that an F1 team signed an F2 champion. I'm here because I can drive. People need to get a grip.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome, Natalie. What's up, Sergeant? Well, that was a good race. Had some good battles there, and Mercedes 1 and 2. Let's have a look, and that's it. Increase our podium pass XP as well. I enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I'm very keen to see what happens next, but we will have to wait for the next episode, because that is where we're going to wrap it up for this episode. As always, leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And as always, take care of yourselves, and I will catch you guys in the next episode.